right, hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. I am, of course, as always, and unfortunately, Quern, or Quern75, whatever floats your boat. I can tell that I'm not hearing my own voice very much here. I need to adjust that just a little bit on my end. Please bear with me as I'm doing things that I'm not used to doing, for sure. It wasn't under faders. I guess it was maybe on outputs. Headphones. No, not headphones. Monitor. Routing. On headphones 1. Ah, there we go. And yeah, so I wanted to be able to hear my own voice, but only up to a certain point, you see. Okay, I think that will do right about there. So let me hit home. Okay, so hello everyone. I'm still, as you can see, fiddling with the audio. Welcome to my stream. We're going to continue playing Quern here. If you happen to be in chat or watching after the fact, whichever, please drop a note in the comments or chat, whichever, to let me know if everything is working okay, if the audio and video are coming through all right, or if it's messed up in any way, or if out of sync, etc. I went back and watched the video, from last week, and like just 5 or 10 minutes ago, and discovered that indeed the game audio was like super low, at least compared with my voice audio. So I think I may have corrected for that now. I'm not 100% sure. So that's what we're going to find out. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing a stream today, kind of a surprise stream. In fact, I'm probably going to adjust my streaming schedule slightly so that my typical streaming days will be Tuesday and Thursday evenings, as always, at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then weekends, because weekends still are kind of a bit in flux right now, I'm not going to say that I'll be streaming every Saturday or every Sunday or anything for sure, because there may be weekends when I can do neither. And the weekends that I can do a stream, it'll jump from one to the other. I don't usually know until like the day before, and that's just not fair. So I'm just going to clear the Saturday and Sunday streams from my schedule as a regular, stream. And just when I can stream on a weekend, I will, and I'll try to. I didn't unfortunately get to do so today because it was kind of a surprise for me too. But I will try to remember to announce it on the socials beforehand, to inform anyone who follows me there that I am streaming that day. So it's kind of a bonus stream. The weekend streams are like now. All right, so no more ado. Let's get into the Quern Undying Thoughts. We're going to try and resume where we left off. Hopefully my audio setup will remain stable and not too loud, not too soft. Nothing's going to be overpowering. I'm also still going to leave the audio ducking off for right now. We'll see how that sounds. I might turn it on briefly during the middle of the stream so that I can go back and see how that sounds. Maybe adjust it. I kind of like the idea of ducking, but maybe not too much ducking. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's just do this for now. Enough. See, I did some more doing there. All right. I also adjusted a little bit with the Elgato thing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not going to see as much of that flashing to the Elgato screen there. But there's no guarantee that's going to be the case. I don't know. So let's just hit continue, pick up where we left off. I'm hoping, but I'm not, anticipating it. See, there it goes. We just saw another blank out to the Elgato no signal screen. Okay, so I'm not sure what I can do there, if anything. Okay, so here we are. Things seems to be doing all right here. Mostly 60 frames per second. At least that's what it should be. Maybe it's 30. I have to go into settings later and see what I do have it set. set at. Now, we had just, after the last stream, we had just finally opened this door, which required both this device and this one, and this device, in fact, had the special combination on it. And then that allowed us to open it all up. We also got this key, which is configurable, but I don't think we've seen anywhere, or knob/key combination, but I don't think we've seen any place where it can be used just yet. Perhaps even multiple places, I don't know. So we'll keep an eye open for that. We got the typical orange crystal torch, and then a blue one that we powered up, which illuminates some things, like we just noticed back there. Some hidden paint, kind of like blacklight does with fluorescent colors. I don't know. All right, let's get into it. This looks like maybe a furnace, or just a home for very small people. No, I'm sure it's like a furnace, blast furnace or something. I keep forgetting we can right click to get main cursor like that. Okay. Yeah, this is a new place we've gotten to. Right, M is for map in this game, not tab, Chris. We're on the North Shore. We just came through this doorway here. Can't do anything with the map, like zooming in or panning or anything. I'm going to head up here we're going to go left to right. I'm going to start on the left side here, or western side, and then go clockwise around. Hello, Drapax. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope the audio is a little better this time, particularly in terms of the game audio. This looks like it's a dead end over here. It is. Got a little dock. But yeah, so please let me know if I can fall off the dock in this case. Let me know if everything's okay on your end, or if things are too loud or out of sync or whatever. Here we go. Couple of locks on this chest, so that's not happening. Game audio is overpowering me. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Just out of curiosity, let me try turning on the audio ducking. Maybe that will help a little bit. So every time I speak, the game audio reduces temporarily. My only concern with using the ducking here is that it might, first of all, lower the game volume too much. Second of all, any tiny little bit of audio that the mic picks up might cause the ducking when I don't want it to do the ducking. Because I can even hear it ducking in my headphones too. Yeah, every time I click the mouse even, it initiates the ducking. So that's too... Oh, good, another letter. That's too much. I agree. All right, let me turn off the ducking. I'll adjust it later when I have more time. And let me turn down the audio volume. Let's see what's the best way I can do that. Right in here, I think. Let's take it down to about a -8. I think it was at actually -12 might be best. Let's try -12 dB. All right, let me know how that is for you, leaving the ducking off, and see if the audio is still coming through, audibly from the game, but not overpowering my volume. And of course, as always, I will listen or watch and listen to this recording after we're done today. All right, let's open up this guy. Yep, there's definitely some kind of a furnace thing here. It's expecting something, I don't know what. None of these, I'm sure. Oh, I hear a stopwatch ticking. Is it actually... Oh, it just automatically opened back up again. So it's way okay. Huh. All right, we're gonna have to come back to that, I'm sure, once we have the correct items. Yeah, it doesn't want a torch here. All right, just leave that open then. Yeah, let me know, Drapax, whether or not the audio is a little bit better this time. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and keep on exploring here. This looks interesting. Sequence of rotations, maybe, or something. Two-person tree saw or something like that. Axe or hatchet. Definitely a forge right here. Blacksmith stuff. Got your ingots. Another sledgehammer. Boy, they love their sledgehammers around here. Sounds good? Awesome. Thank you very much, Drapax. I appreciate you being my guinea pig here. Testing things out. I don't know what half these things are, what they are supposed to be used for in terms of blacksmithing or whatever. Ash or something here. So I'm going to leave it at this setting for most, if not all, of the rest of today's stream. And now let's hear the next letter from our egomaniacal villain, I'm guessing.
This shore is special to me. The physical work I used to do here helped me calm my restless mind. Besides preventing the natural decline of organisms, the phenomenon also eliminates any need of nutrition. This means that despite the dry weather, the trees and bushes around here could easily be millions of years old. As I realized that time is no longer an obstacle, I had the opportunity to learn and perfect all of my artisan skills. This is the very place where I became a craftsman. After mastering blacksmithing and carpentry, I started to practice more advanced mechanical engineering.
Fortune me a multorum faber. I bet you that's no artisan of my fate and that of several others. I'm wondering if that's some sort of clue for a puzzle or something. Again, he's hinting that he's mastered, or not hinted, he has specifically stated that he's mastered becoming a smith and carpenter, and thus that hints at the fact that he's been here for a very long time, if he has indeed mastered him and he isn't just being, blustering and, again, egotistical. So that leads credence to my theory that he's been here for hundreds of years. Just one more little bit of proof on it, circumstantial though it is. Okay, so calm, restless mind. Yeah, hasn't really instilled any humility though in you, apparently, has it? Dry weather. All right, well, he doesn't seem as egotistical in this letter, but let's move on. There's the cooling barrel. Ooh, a bit of a lag there. That was odd. All right, we've already looked down there, and that connects up with that. Ran through all this. There's nothing on the back side of that little blacksmith work area. Okay, so let's continue on. How about this building up here? Is it openable or what have you? This one also apparently opens once the gear thing is lit up. Is there anything hidden here? No. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck now. This game it doesn't have the super high production values and QA testing like a lot of other first-person games, so it's possible. I think there could be bugs and get stuck on geometry and such. Not cool, man. Forgot to check all this area while this blue torch was out, so that's why I'm going back through it right now. Okay, so that is a ladder that leads up somewhere, but someone removed these bottom 5 rungs. Are we supposed to find those rungs and put them in there? And can't do anything with what we've currently got. Okay. Oh, we can move this. I didn't even notice. Can move in or out. Okay, that was just luck. And now we got ourselves another key. Yeah. Apparently there was a specific code you had to enter with that to get. That is a super complex, unnecessarily, needlessly complex safe mechanism. And it's not even very safe either. I mean, it's easy to guess the combination. There's only so many. Anyway, okay, I'll shut up about it. Me trying to apply real world logic to game logic, that's not good. It never ends well. Can't turn this wheel here, this grindstone. Well, that's weird the way he stacked up the wood right there. It almost looks significant in some way. Oh, hey, weed! Let's get some. No. Alright. Moving on through this little tunnel, we reach another area here. Let's look at our map. Why is this? Oh. I don't know why that looks still clouded out there. Probably because that's where this mountain is, maybe. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, a puzzle of some sort. Let me check out on the dock here first. You know, we can get in the boat. Might be able to activate this boat. Can't fall off of it, that's good. Doesn't take a key. There's nothing hidden here that a torch is illuminating. Okay. We can't block the light from that thing. Okay, that's, oh my gosh, that's a skull. Okay. Pretty cool. I wish I could crouch and get a better look at it. I forgot I can do this. That gets me a somewhat better look at it, but eh. Another sledgehammer. They love their sledgehammers here. Okay, so we can move this. Weird, okay. But we'll need to get whatever the code is for that. And it looks like it also requires an additional piece of something there. So there's probably nothing more we can do with that right now anyway. Is this supposed to be like a little campfire in a way, but using crystals instead? And what's with the file? Why is there a file there? Very strange. Oh, look, another key. That's actually almost the exact same as the previous key. So, okay, it looks completely identical. So we now have 2 keys that are identical. Oh boy. Alright. another file. He loves his files. These are other tools for, I guess, metal working, crystal working, perhaps. Let me sit down, take a breather. Okay, I think we've been everywhere we can here. We've got a couple of keys now. Not sure where they go. I should probably explore the previous places. Let's look at this. There's only so many. You could hear a little ding every time. It lights up anything. There's only so many possible codes that can be entered on this, right? Maybe I'll eventually see something occur or hear something. Or maybe not. Okay. Let's reset it back to where it was, I guess. All right, let's see if we missed something elsewhere that these keys can be used for. I know there's this, which I'll tell you what, let me take a scribble of that. Or sketch, rather. I don't think these keys go in here, do they? No, they don't. Something else goes there. Oh, the two keys. Oh, the chest over here that has locks on it. Padlocks. How silly of me. Got one key for that one. And one key for that one. And sure enough, there we go. Got ourselves a valve handle. No, some sort of lever. Okay. And, oh, something else. Let's sketch that as well. Because that looks like a code. And, okay, gotcha. We're going to have to compare that with this that we saw right over here, looks like. So we want to do angle to the right first. So let's come back over here and let's look at our notebook. Oh, here's the pages, yeah. Blue crystal. Those I don't think we really need anymore, but whatever. Leave them there. This one, I think we already did it too. Could technically delete those, not that we need to. But these are what we got now. So / is this and this. I'm guessing. So let's set them to that. And then up here, let's put that, yep, that lever in. All right, so that, I guess, does the first one. So the second one, let's again look at our notebook. Should be vertical lines, and the vertical lines are from counting up from the bottom 2 and 4. So just right there, and then we give it a, yep, all right. The third one, is it actually, you can't really see on the skull what's moving, I guess. Can we actually activate them from here? Yeah, you can't see anything move in the skull, that's a shame. Notebook. Third one is horizontal lines. That'd be 4 and 1. So up here and all the way to the bottom over here. And then we give this a yank. All right, now the fourth one, I think that's a little unusual there. It's counterclockwise to the left, so that's 1 and oh no, excuse me, 3, excuse me, 4 and 3. 4 and 3, I see it now. Okay. So just bring this back up to 3 and then give it a yank. Wow. That's a big wind-up key. Oh my goodness. Let me give that a look, see here. Hey, Pentagon. Okay. I have no idea. It's a giant wind-up key. Where will that go? Over here, probably on the boat. Right? Yep, sure enough. Oh, it's going. It's moving on its own here. Oh boy. I am not controlling this. Oh, there's that hanging platform. Creaky platform. I can still zoom in at least. Can't move though. Oh, and crash. Well. Shipwreck. Survive the boat ride. Well, I mean, I can't imagine not being able to survive it. I think it's scripted. But, hey, good news. That puts us over here to this area. Crossing Island. That's going to eventually lead us over to that, I think, so we can finally lower that half of the bridge and more. So let's look at our map. Crossing Island now. Okie dokie. Yay. Uh-oh, incoming ad break. You can avoid ad breaks if you subscribe, I think. Actually, I think you are subscribed to JPAC, so no worries there. All right, this is looks like it's listening, maybe, for audio. I can't move it or do anything else with it. So it's probably listening for audio from this crystal here. Oh, I can pick this up. Great, I now have a jar. Or vase. There's nothing in it, although I'm glad they modeled and textured the interior as well as the exterior. I appreciate that attention to detail. Usually in games you don't do that for performance sake. Oh, you can set it down somewhere else. Oh, actually that reminds me. Anything lighting up here? I'm holding the blue torch. No. Okay. Oh, hey, a hamster water bottle. Water feeder. And it probably... Okay. Alright. I guess I'm gonna need to eventually set 5 of these things on here, maybe in a particular order. This is, I guess it makes a sound. Yeah, when the wind passes over it. Okay. That is a very elaborate sound maker generator. All right, well, we can't do much more with that, it looks like. So let's come back to it. in a bit. What do we got here? Ooh, what's that over there? I don't think that's someplace we can go to, is it? Not until we get through that door. Alright, nothing, I guess. It's just a slightly bent thing. And there's not one other on this side, so they don't care about symmetry around here, I guess. Not too much. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, an alchemy lab. Oh, look at that. Some more of those phallic rocks. Okay. Yep, it does lead to that broken bridge area right there eventually. But let's look through this alchemy lab first. Oh dear, here we go. Let's get this sketched here. I guess we're supposed to put something in there first. Yeah, I can hear the creaky platform nearby once again. Ooh, something I can do with this. I don't know what though. Oh. That looks like the same kind of hexagon shape we saw with the thing in the middle of it that we saw inside of the furnace. So, and it's got little rings there to the side. So clearly something goes in there. Looks like it can turn. Well, that's not happening right now anyway. That's weird. I wonder how all this works. Hey, a test tube and another letter. Oh boy. Anything about the test tube? It's just a test tube. We can remove, no, we can't remove the cork manually. Guess it'll be done automatically. I like how, because this is kind of a bit of you know, cheap graphics. I mean, they're good, but they're kind of cheap. You can see the inner and outer walls of a test tube. In real life, you wouldn't really be able to see like the thickness, I don't think, of the glass. Not as clearly anyway as this. It would not look like this. At least I don't think so. But anyway, all right, letter time.
I hope you enjoyed the ride. Unfortunately, the boat was only designed to get you here. This is the place where I dive deeper into learning about the vegetation of the island.
Okay.
Though herbology and chemistry were far from my original expertise, by studying the experiments, recipes, and manuscripts of the Dulmarians, I had everything I needed to master these arts. At the time, I thought the opportunity this place offered me was a blessing. I was a wanderer back then, who always enjoyed being alone. I've never been a people person. Though I was undoubtedly on my own, sometimes I had the strange feeling that someone or something was watching me.
Someone or something. Inradum discuticultus. Learn each field of study according to its kind. Sure, man, sure. October, that class. Is that Erlenmeyer? I can't remember which is which. Oh, there we go. Another base. All right. Gotcha. Oh, we got another thing here to mess with. Well, maybe not. Yet, anyway. And another base? No, this is different. This is a pitcher. We need to get some water in it, I'm assuming, first, before we can really use it. Another base has nothing inside it but 3 horizontal stripes like that other one. I want to say the pattern on this rug is important, but I doubt it is. Oh, another vase. And now this is interesting. It looks like that flask is filled with gold, like liquid gold. Kind of a neat effect. Although again, they didn't quite get the way glass would. Anyway. And these crystals seem to be like flashing when I move my camera around like this. I don't know if that's a defect with the graphics or if it's supposed to do that. Oh, look. Okay, that's a formula. Let me take a note of that. Sketch it. Because, yeah, we're not going to be carrying it around with us, apparently. Oh! So the green liquid that was in there just completely dissolves the crystal. Alright, good to know, I guess. You can only do that once. Ooh, look at the patina on that copper there. And we're back around to here again. Oh, hey, over here, I didn't even pay attention. Big old cauldron there. Books. And he wants to put a slightly cover up what's behind it here, just some baskets. But yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, a flute or something? What is this? Nothing we can interact with. Okay, well, I do love the detail in the place, even if it's not explained, which is fine. Alright, so we can get some liquids in here. I wonder if... let me look at the notebook again. 1 Faru, perhaps? 1 tax. 2 men. M-E-N. Or yen. There you go. 2 yen and 1 Jaeus. I gotta give him some kind of name to pronounce them. And the colors are gone when you take a picture. Oh, that's terrible. Take a note. Because I guess you're sketching it with just like charcoal or something, so there's no color. You have to come back here to see what the colors are. But that's where we can actually write a note on it. So I'll do that in a second here. Let me close that and go get... Oh, where was that dang note? Here it is. 1 green, 2 white, 1 yellow. Okay. One X green, 2. Oh, come on. Two X white, 1X yellow. All right, there you go. So 1 Faru, 1 tax, 2 yen, 1 Jaeus. Oh, they're right here next to the left one. All right. Oh, tax looks empty. Uh-oh. Well, here's Faru. So let's put the, not the flask, but the test tube in there. And now it shows, like it's full of Faru. How? I only wanted 1. Oh, come on. and 1x yen, but if there's no yen, okay, can we pour this somewhere? Yeah, one, okay, there it is, 1 Faru. Now it's empty again, right? Okay. And what was it, 1 tax? Tax looks empty. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm not sure. Ooh, that was interesting. You see it pop into existence in that flask right there? Oops. Graphical anomaly. Well, I don't know how we're supposed to refill yen or tax up here. We can get 2 yen maybe. Bright green. There's 1. And then the last one is a Zeus, one of those. Pretty shade of purple. Love it. But yeah, we're missing the this one here. If we've got the cyan, purple, and green sitting around here, would tax be this copper or gold? Oh, that's the cyan. Maybe this dark thing here? I can't pick up any of these, so I don't know. Oh, there's a locked... Oh, okay, hang on. We got some things sitting in here I hadn't noticed. But none of them we can do anything with. Including this chest here. But there is a locked door here that requires something. Oh, this, I'll bet you this is important. Sketch that. This is kind of burned out here. It's not tax, it begins with an X. XOEU kind of thing. Well. Alright. I don't think there's anything more we can, unfortunately, that we can do here at the moment. Oh, we can put that there. A picture. Well, at that point though, I'm still confused. Pick it back up again. I'm gonna take it with me for now. Let's continue on. Yeah, some of these stones that we've seen before, they actually have crystals in them. I wonder if that's supposed to hint at something for me. Oh look, yet another vase. And that's got a key, and I'll bet you... No, we can't use that knob key in it. Then let's go back to the sound machine. Not the Miami one, just this sound machine. I wonder if there's a clue as to what order these are supposed to be placed in. Because I don't have a clue. I'm just kind of throwing them in here. No, that's clearly not the combination needed. Oh, actually, we just saw the combination. Yeah, it was in the alchemy lab. Because there's 5 of them. There they are. So the mid one first, the next high, yeah, next high up, then the lowest, then the highest, and then the next low down. Okay. So we just need to figure out which one is which. So this is the lowest one. This right here would be in the middle. So it really should be first. Hang on, let me identify which one is which here. So this is the middle one that should be first. Then the next high up one is this with the widest bottom there. Okay. Or yeah, that's the next high, not the highest. Then we hit lowest, which is the really overall one there. Yeah. Then the highest, and then the next low, which would be this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 should be over here. This is 3. Now 2 should be right here. Three is correct. 4 should be right here, and then 5 right there. I think that might be correct. Let's see. No, that's wrong. Sorry. Look at that again. Mid. Next high up. Uh-oh, we've got ourselves someone we need to block. Bye-bye, blocker. Okay. So this is mid, I'm pretty sure. The next high up is... Oh, I had this arrangement backwards. I think that's correct. Highest and the next low. Really? I was wrong? Let me hear it again. Okay, this one and this one are backwards, I think. Nope, no, I did have them correct. Then why isn't it working? I don't know. Anything special about this here? I'm certain that's what this diagram is representing. So it's basically like if we went 1 through 5 to the top, it'd be like 3, 4, 1, 1, 5, 2. And so 3, 4. that's correct, but I think we might be missing something here in order to get the audio over here, maybe. Huh. That's in the correct. I would assume that is in the correct order from my. Unless my ears are just plain messed up. Alright, clearly I'm missing something here. Clicking around on everything and not getting anywhere. I feel like there's something that needs to be done here with this, besides just dissolving that crystal that we just did. But I can't grab those either. Nothing is giving me an interaction icon here. Cursor, rather. Let me look around with the blue torch and see if something illuminates with it to help reveal a secret. That creaking can get a little annoying, not gonna lie. And this is just entirely useless. Oh, I'm sure there's a reason, but damned if I can figure out what that reason is. Can we do anything with these guys? It doesn't look like it. Oops. I'm trying to hit the map and I keep hitting the notebook by mistake. No, well, nothing happening there. Broken things there. That's still very much locked. Still need a key for it. Still nothing I can interact with here. Is there anything back through this door, back the way we came from the boat? Can't wind up the key anymore or even take it for something else. Can't shake the feeling that there's something that needs to be done here. With this machine, but I don't know what. Can change nothing. Oh, here's a... Oh, there's a 6th vase. I missed that vase over there. Oh dear. Okay. Let's hear what it sounds like, this double bulged one here. Huh. I am not a fan of trial and error here. Tell you what, let me try putting them in order from lowest to highest and see what happens. I think this is the lowest. And I want to say that this is the next lowest. Maybe this is the next. And this is the next, and then this. Now I know that still leaves one in my inventory. Let's just hear what these sound like. Okay, so the one in my inventory is the highest, so there's 6 levels. Let's look back at this again. Indeed, there are 6 levels. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was looking at their relativeness, not their absoluteness, if that makes any sense. So we are to never use level 4. We use 3, 5, 1, 6, 2. Okay, 3, 5, 1, 6, 2. Level 4 is never used. Level 4, if the one in my inventory is 6, this is 5, 4 is never used. 3, 2, and then here's 1. So 4, let me go ahead and get 4 in my inventory. We're never going to use that. And we are to go 3. So 1, 2, 3 is now this guy. The double. After 3 is 5. The next highest. So this is this one. And 1 is definitely the lowest, which is this one. 3, 5, 1, 6, the highest one, goes here. And 2, which I believe is this one. Alright, now let's see what we got here. Yay! I totally missed that vase over there. All right. Ding! We made it to the gardens. Good. Finally get to this place I was curious about. Hey, look. Valve handle. Okay. Am I overwatering them? I don't know. But yeah, we made it here to these gardens. Okay, more pots. Lots of gardening tools. Open this up and we got whatever the heck these are supposed to be. I don't know. Okay. And this is, I don't know what that's supposed to be, like an acorn or something before that opens up. I do not know. Let's come over here. Trowel. Lots of plants, but I don't see. I bet you were supposed to identify some of these plants and do something with them, but I don't know. And a cylinder. Everybody loves it. Oh. Scroll. Wow, okay. And 2 days, orange, red. Well, let's just leave that there. We'll come back to it, I guess. I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to do that, but okay. Haven't run into any real powders yet. And in the back room, maybe this is where we'll find some. Yep, there's the identification of plants. That's what I expected. Hey, a key! At least this one looks a little bit different. Probably opens up that door that we saw earlier. The recipe for life, J-Pax asks. Well, that'd be interesting. And more alchemy looking stuff. Okay, looks like a press or grinding. They can probably press more. Put the things in it and squeezes out the juice or whatever. And we put something in here like a test tube. Alright, let's read this one.
I often visited these gardens to relax and to admire the beauty of nature. The Dalmarians already separated and named all of the native herbs. I decided to keep their original names. You're probably wondering why all of these plants are dry, considering the unique attributes of the island. The truth is, they cannot wither naturally here, so I had to weaken them myself. It was necessary in order to force you to follow the path I've laid out for you.
Force me,
To be able to proceed, it is essential to find a way to revitalize these herbs. There's no reason to be worried. Just barely, but they are alive.
Once again, showing tendencies toward villainism, if that's a word. To force you to follow the path I've laid out for you. Yeah. And we got a little code here. I'm not sure. I recognize, of course, that grid. So I guess we can go back to his lab and maybe we'll see that there. We'll see. But I still can't do anything here. Another door that we can't open. Yet, anyway. Oh, look at that. There's nice painting here, and then you see the glowy stuff, and so the moment we bring up our torch, there it is. Let's get a nice shot of this. Wow. Okay. That's going to be... I'm going to have to write things down, I think, in order to figure this out. So this looks like the plant names on the left and the solutions on the right. I mean, on the right top, rather. Excuse me. So in order to make these solutions, you need certain amounts of each of these plants on the left. Since we know we're out of tacks and we need more tacks, We need to get those things that are on the left there. Oh boy. Whew. All right. Well, that's. Yeah, see, there's the names and what they are. But seeing as how we can't even interact with any plants so far, where am I supposed to get them? Maybe we'll find out. Do as I say, because I know better. Yes, indeed. The age-old cry of every villain ever. See, there's these. Oh, wait, is that where this tool comes in? No, it doesn't cut off anything from these plants. I need like a knife or some scissors. Oh, that's a funky looking plant. Scissors or something like that. And I don't have any such tool. So if I am supposed to get, you know, samples from these plants, can't get them yet. Keep thinking this water thing has something to do with this. Why does it keep letting me water them? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm back to being stuck again. Let me go back to the alchemy lab, I suppose. At least I do have this new tool here. But it doesn't let me. Really do anything. There's some more of these plants and such. Okay, these powders, now it looks like I could interact with them, different colors. I don't know if I could before. Were these even here before? Honestly, I don't know. But I'm unable to pick them up, do anything with them. I guess I need a certain vessel. I don't think the test tube will work. I mean, I can try it. But before we do go back, well, let me go back and grab that test tube real quick, I guess. Okay, just run back through here. Boom. Boom. Give me that test tube. It's the only thing that would make some sense, like scooping up some of this powder. Where was it? There's the powder. Can we pick up any of it with the test tube? No. Okay, so well, apparently that's not how we get that stuff. All right, let's try going through this door. We do have a new key now. Yay! That is how this door is unlocked. Thank goodness. And look at that. At long last. We can put that down. But we still can't jump over there, which is so lame. Be nice if we could. But yay, we're now connected back up there. Okay. Well, that's right, we still haven't been able to open this thing up. Can we put this jug on there? Nope. Just pause on it. No. can't do that. All right. So we're back to still being not knowing what to do, and of course there's still that which we haven't figured out how to open it. Probably from the other side. Anything in here, back in this room? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that leads down there. And this is back at that very starting position. Okay. Let's see, what about this? Is there anything? Oh yeah, we can't turn these. We need some sort of, like a screwdriver, I guess, or something. Nope, that's not happening. I've already messed with that twice now there. Oh yeah, they dude gave me a code for this again. Let's look at it, and I'll bet you this also has something to do with it. Oops. This wall here. Let me look at, what was it in the P that I... No, I didn't do it. Oops. Let me delete that sketch. That. Okay. Oh, it's actually in the inventory. Or in the letters. And letters, this thing. Okay. I have to look and see if those symbols are even on the grid. I'm not sure they are. Hello, Quampa. Thank you for joining the stream here. Love your name. You got a Q in front of it to match the Quern of the game I'm playing. How's things going on your end? Let's see. Do we have like a plus sign with a down arrow? Let's look at that first. Yes, we do. Right up there. Let's just go ahead and do it. Plus sign, down arrow. Back to the letter. Eyeball. I don't know what I would call that. Maybe sort of a flask on a table. House sort of thing, and a backwards F. Alright, where's the eyeball? Right up here. Where's the flask on the table? There it is. The house thing. It's not that, was it? Let me look back at the letter again. Yeah, I guess it kind of was. Yeah, it is. And then the backwards F right there. Oh! Something happened over here. Okay. Oh, is this a form of lights out? It is. Holy cow. We're supposed to light them all or turn them all off. So it's always, oh boy, this is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I'm just going to be messing with it until I stumble upon the answer. I guarantee it. Can always get it down to 1. them all lit. All right, there we go. It's happening. Yep. That's a different form of lights out than I'm used to, Kwampa. That's it. It's usually like a grid, and the one you select the line turns out the ones around it or something. Usually like a 3x3 or 4x4 grid or something. But so this one was a circle, and it affected different ones. But yeah, fun game. Well, maybe depends. I just usually just trial and error it until I get. I'm sure there's mathematical ways to solve it and figure it out easily, but I don't care. I just trial and error. That's me. Oh, hey, red crystal. Maybe we're supposed to grind that in that grinding area we saw earlier. I don't know. Let's look at it. Oh, hey, no, we're not. This is finally got that hexagon base that we've seen everywhere. Can we like unscrew this, take the crystal out, and replace it with a different crystal? No. I do like the crystal look there. You can definitely see through it. It's translucent. I don't know if it has the same index of refraction that... Well, of course, it's supposed to be an alien crystal, so what index of refraction would it be anyway? Anyway, that is kind of nice. It's a good effect. I like that. Okay. All right, let's bring up the old hidden writing detector here, the blue torch, see if it shows anything hidden in this room. No, I guess this room was just to pick up that red crystal. All right, well, that gives me something else I can do. Good. I like that. All right, let's head back. And I'm just going to run back because it's a bit of a distance we have to travel. Back over here and over the bridge and through the woods. Grandmother's house. We go. Sorry. Okay, here we are. Okay. Well, let's try putting that thing in here. Whoops. Oh, there we go. It's doing something. It's heating that up. So that's now lit. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that up there. What does that do when it's heated up like that? I see the venting system. That's pretty neat. Okay, there's definitely stuff going on up there, and another light up there. Can't seem to turn this, at least not directly. Okay, that's interesting. I'll take that back, thank you. So this red crystal is very much fiery. And I don't know what that is doing. Nothing as far as I can tell. Can't adjust those lenses. Probably closes or opens that down there. I don't know. Okay, I'll take that back. Thank you. All right. Putting. Let's see. Putting this in here. This still doesn't do anything, does it? No, can't do that yet. Anyway, probably because we need to put the ingredients in there, and we still don't have a tool for picking up these various bits of sand here or whatever. Powders. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's head over to the other place we saw, that furnace. Oh, that's way over. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna have to long travel distance. Gotta go all the way back there, so I'm gonna run it out. That was over here, and right here is that furnace. See, it also has a similar thing on it. So that lights that up, so now we can burn something in there. Just keep that in inventory. That's a good fire starter. What do we have that we can burn? Not let me put anything in there. Yeah, see, if you don't put anything in it, nothing happens, I guess. And I think I need some sort of item. Yeah, to put in there. Something that needs to be cooked. I mean, after all, if we've got a smithing station right over here, maybe it has to do with metal working, and maybe need a mold, use one of these ingots, I don't know. Can't move this thing anymore because we got the key that was inside already. Maybe it's to make rods here for this so we can finally climb up there. We already got what was over here in this chest. So it's all the gears and stuff in here. Wheels. Along with sand. I wish I had an explanation for what all this stuff is for. The only explanation we got right now is his experimentations. Whatever. Now back here, this also still isn't open. We still can't get across this. We've tried putting that one there. Try putting this one there. It actually makes some kind of a sound when we do that, but what, I don't know. I mean, what that's affecting, I don't know. And I think we've already fully exhausted everything over here. Oh no, there is this powder too. Forgot about it in this weighing machine. I guess you can put anything you want on here to weigh it. So far that hasn't come into play at all. But maybe it will. Yeah, so maybe we're not quite done with this area yet after all. We just haven't found all the things we need for it. Oh yeah, this crystal. Okay, we saw that I think it was a greenish liquid dissolve this clear kind of crystal here. And see, it's got another one of those knob keys in it. Hey, and it might even unblock this cabinet here. So if we can make whatever that green liquid was, acid, presumably, of some sort, pour it on here, dissolve it, we get this knob key out, and maybe even check out that cabinet back there. All right, and I'm pretty certain there's nothing left for us to do up here. even in this, which we've already looked through that with that blue light going there. Seen the, yeah, that thing. All right, well, let's keep looking around. I think over here there were some places we couldn't go yet. Keep our secret revealing torch out. For example, up here. No, can't open this door, at least not currently. And then over here as well, another door we can't open yet because it needs whatever that is. Back underneath here. And again over here, we can't do anything with this. It's a little bit frustrating. Didn't we see something up here? I thought maybe. No. No, we did not. Okay. What do we got? We've got this weird key knob thing that we don't know where it goes yet. We've got, yeah, portable fire source. We have this recipe, as Drapex says, the recipe for life. Which makes sense if you interpret the pictograms here. Taking what looks like a dead leaf and making it live again. So, yeah, Drapex, you may be correct there. But again, I can't pick up these powders. I don't have whatever vessel is needed for them. Not even this test tube. Let's go back to the garden area. Might be more things we can do there. It's going to be this way. Already rapidly running out of time today. Hardly feels like I've played for very long. Probably because I just got stuck a whole bunch. This isn't the gardens, that's the alchemy lab. Let's go to the gardens. Over here, again with this. Okay, see, something can go there. Oh, that would be where the life formula would go. Go in there, turn on the sprinkler, which would include that formula, and presumably bring life to these things here. Well, that's great, except once again, can't pick up those powders. Ew. Can we use this thing to pick up whatever is in there? No, I don't even know what that is, but it's nasty looking. Okay, you could pretend to pour something in there. Oh gosh. So, one of the things has been torn there. So we don't know what flower or flowers, most likely too, that they were referencing in that. Well, I am certainly open to suggestions here, folks. If you have some ideas, please feel free to blurt them out. The sprinklers here too. So, sorry about the sneeze there. So in that last letter we read, our villain guy said that these plants, they seem like they're dead, but there's still life in them, barely. And I think what we need to do is, bring them back to life using this formula somehow. Pouring it in here. Probably from this thing, maybe, right? Yeah, see, we pour it in there. And then run the sprinkler. Which, waters everything, and then it brings the plants like immediately back to life, and then we can pluck them. Great. But we need that. We need to bring it to life. And how do we do that? We need the... follow this formula here. Let me go get the 2x Deus thing there, or whatever. That I think we can get, right? That's this. Two X, yeah. So here's one. We can certainly pour that in there. Two X, so here's a second one, okay. Alright, and then can we all use this dang test tube to pick up one orange, two red, one purple, two blue. One orange. See, I can't pick it up. I can literally not pick this stuff up. I've tried every inventory item against it now so far. Red, purple, blue, nothing. Like there's like one vessel that I'm missing here, like this cup, maybe this empty bottle here. No, it won't let me pick up anything here. For scooping out, is there a spoon? Something like that. Oh, I just let it out there. Oh, that's fine. A spoon or something. Just clicking erratically around everywhere now. That seems to be my biggest stumble. I'm sure the answer will be completely 100% obvious. Oh, there it is, a spoon. I thought I'd clicked around on that before. Maybe I didn't. I must not have. Okay. Okay. Fine. Whatever. This is fine. One. Two. And let's come over here to the powders. One orange, two red, one purple, one blue. So one orange. Where's my spoon? Uh-huh. Two red. One purple. I'm assuming that's this one. And two blue. And hopefully this is correct. Okay. Let's get this jug over here and then open it up. And now we got a jug of presumably life fluid. All right. Finally, progress. Exactly, Drapax. Spoon. All right, let's put the life formula in here and open this up. There we go. And don't forget to water the plants. Achievement unlocked. Finally, there, look at this. Yay, now we can pluck these things. Okay. Good Lord, that was crazy. Missing one tiny little utensil. Literally, utensil. But what's this? Why would it want me to pour something in there? Can I go make more of that life fluid and see what happens when I pour it in that? Do I want to? That looks kind of nasty. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm just curious what will happen. There's 2 of this again, all right? I kind of like that we're playing with alchemy here. I've always wanted a game where I can play with alchemy. Ever since I was a kid, I had this old DOS game for like from the 1980s, early 80s, I think, where you play with a chemistry set and such. What is this? I don't know what that formula is. Oh, it's probably for the acid. Okay, well, we'll get to that later. Let me continue on here. Where I was. 1 orange. Is that right? It was 1 orange. Yeah, 1 orange, 2 red. My spoon again. 2 reds. 1. 2. 1 purple and 2 blue, right? Here's a purple. Let me double check it. Yeah. And 2 blue. 1 monster will pop out. Yeah, maybe. A ghost. A ghost. There's our 2 blue. All right, let me bring this down here. Open it up. Or pump it, I guess. Whew, need some WD-40 on that. So squeaky. All right, let's see what happens when we pour this into that slimy bucket there. I'm just curious. Nothing. Maybe that's just a waste bucket. All right, fine. Okay, let me try making some of that acid while we're looking at things here. Well, of course, the acid does require tax, right? And we don't have tax. We have to make some first. Okay, never mind. We can't do that yet. So let's go make some things. Oh, goodness gracious me. I don't know how we're supposed to refill the tax thing, or if we can. No, I guess we put it in here. Yeah. So drop that there. Now, to make what we need 1 of the tissé. And the tissé is the blue flower. And I'm guessing that's where this tool comes in. Yep, snipped 1. Oh, hopefully it regrows. And you don't have like limited number of chances on this. Yep, set that right in there. Can I set all the plants in there, or do I need to do them like one at a time? Need 1 of the Zovas. Uh-oh, we don't know what a Zova is. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. We have a Sezin and a Nozin. 2 or Otos. Oh boy. So it's talking about something we don't know yet. Here's they say Nov, yeah, Zova and Stol. Stol, Otov, Ela, Otov, yeah, those are there. Eva and Aroge, yeah, those are there. And Ovota and Leko. Okay, so there's only one plant, the Zova Nuge. The Zova Nuge is the only one not shown there. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 plants listed, and we're only seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the one that was on this piece of paper right here is removed. Don't know which one it is. Let's see if we can identify it by going out here. So we got this blue plant and the white plant. That's in that on that first page. Then we got the yellow and red bulbs. Where are those? I think that's the red bulbs plant. Here's the yellow bulbs plant. Okay, gotcha. That's those two. Then we got these Vaughn's ones, kind of flowery yellow and red ones. Here's the yellow, it's obvious. And I'm thinking that's the red one's more of a blush or purplish kind of red. I'm sure there's a better word for it, but sure, yeah, that's that one. Then these two, I've seen that purple curlicue one and a yellow leafy one. So here's that purple curlicue, here's the yellow leafy. So that leaves this red plant is the only other one that we have not identified. So that must be, yeah, these are just ferns over here. So that must be the Zova Nuge. I'm going to assume that's what it is. So let's go grab a Zova Nuge. We just need one of them. Snip. Oh good, it did grow back up there, by the way. So you're not limited on the number of times. Yeah, we're gonna have to grind these one by one. So there's one. Oh, interesting, it goes into there like a capacitor or something. Alright, so there's the next one. Scroosh. Alright. Next up is 2 of the Stot Oros, whatever that is. That's the 2 of the little red bulbs, okay. Right here, 1. And you can only bring 1 at a time back, apparently. So there's 1. I guess you can only squeeze 1 at a time too, I'm sure. And here's 2. This is admittedly a little bit tedious, but it's not bad. And then 1 of the Arolavans. Arolavans. That's that red, or Arosia, or whatever. That's the red flowery one. Right over, or kind of magenta. Let's call it magenta, sure. And then finally, one more. The Leko Iveta, which is, yeah, the curlicue purple one. Come here. Snip. In you go. And there it is. So this reddish thing we got here is presumably tax. The taxi one. I hope so. How many of the taxi ones did we need? Let's go back. That's a pain to have to make this. Whew. We need just the one tax. Okay, good. Let's put that on in here. There's your tax. Big old bright red guy. All right. One Faru, that's over here. One tax we got in there. 2 of the yen. That's this. So let's get 1. And 2. Alright, what's next? Sorry, we went too far there. 1 of the Jeus, which is the purple wonder here. And then some powders. So let's get our spoon ready. 1 green, 2 white, 1 yellow. So 1 green. Right here. 2 white. I saw the white right over here. I hope there aren't like some colored lights around here that might be messing with the perceived color of the powders. I've seen that happen in Myst games before, and in The Witness as well. The whole puzzle on that. 1 yellow. And that should be all we need there. Now we have supposedly our acid. Let's drop this in and pump it out. This is supposedly the acid that should dissolve the crystal for us. Okay. I'm calling it acid. I don't know what else to call it. Alright, let's go back to that crystal. That's a bit of a distance. A bit of a hike. At least no monster popped out. Great facts. This way. Okie dokie, right in around here. And yay, it's dissolving. Game saved. That's awesome. And now we can pick up this handle too. So now we have 2 handles. One with 2 flanges. I'm sure there's a term for it. And one with, wow, okay. Weird inventory. And one with 3. There it is. Okay. And, yep, we can open this up and get a bundle of sticks. Which I will not call by its other name. Because I would probably get flagged on Twitch if I did. Even though it is the proper name for a bundle of sticks. Not going to do it. Alright, so, let's see. Where do these bundle of sticks go? So my first instinct is, weirdly, put them in here. No, not there. I don't know. Bundle of sticks, bundle of sticks. What am I going to do with a bundle of sticks? Again, it's probably pretty obvious, and my brain is just slipping away. Slipping. I don't think it's over here. This was just where the boat was, and there's nothing more to be done here, right? Kind of weird. Some crystal shaping. Yeah. This still isn't open. The gear, whatever it is, has requirement has not yet been met. Actually, wait a second. Let me head back over to that other little hut, just out of curiosity. Well, I'm closer to it. One that had the weight thing in it. Is this maybe where we put the bundle of sticks? I don't know. Still don't know what we're supposed to do with that. Clearly we need to like weigh things and get just the exact amount of something there. What, I don't know. We now went through all this trouble to get another knob and a bundle of sticks. So, are these knobs supposed to be used here? I don't think so. Where is the bundle of sticks supposed to be used? Oh look, another thing to throw out. Oh, it is a waste bucket or barrel or something. That's what that is. Do the sticks be used over here for something in the garden? No, we still haven't done whatever requirement that is. Or here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we don't need to make any more of these formulas here. That was just for the one that we needed. The taxi one. So what am I supposed to... Where am I supposed to go now? What am I supposed to do now? There's so many doors left unopened, and I don't know how to open them. There's that one forge. And then there's stuff in the blacksmith area. I don't know what to do either. We got these two knobs, and I don't know what I'm supposed to use, where I'm supposed to use them. Nothing in this room anymore. Here's some charcoal sticks. That's what we're probably using for writing. Going underneath that start location, there's this door. Also still doesn't have its requirement met, whatever that's supposed to mean. We're just about out of time for today, so we may have to end on... See, this one, the requirement was met because we opened it up. I think it's the only door whose requirement was met that has that, you know, this thing on it. No other doors are like that. Oh, wait a second. These sticks, the rods or whatever. Now I know what they're for. Now I feel like a fool. I was expecting them to be metal rods forged over here at this, blacksmith station, but no, they're to be used right here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And now we climb up the ladder. Yay! This would be a good place to stop, I think. Northern viewpoint. Up here. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a brand new little area. Oh, interesting. You see the graphics cut off there. I think I have the graphics set on the highest possible setting, right? Ultra, yeah. All these are cranked up. I guess the view distance I could crank up a little more. See if that makes a difference there with that. I'm just curious. It crashes the game, it crashes the game. Oh well. It doesn't really. Okay, fine, whatever. Screen scale 100% is fine. Vertical sync, don't really need it. I don't think. I'm not seeing any tearing, so. All right, well, before I go any further, I'm going to just stop right here. This looks like a good enough space to do so. Put it here in the northern viewpoint. Excellent. All right. That'll do for today because it's just about quitting time now. Hopefully the video and audio has come through well enough. I do have, I know that my audio through the mic is still a little bit reverby, just a bit enough. And I'm not too proud or happy about that. But I did recently procure some good old acoustic panels here. Hopefully I'll get those put up on the walls. I got a whole bunch of them. At least 2 of the walls and see how they do. See if they help with the reverb sound here. Because, yeah, I can even hear it when I don't have the mic on. So, I don't know. We'll see. But that's all for today. Thank you all for joining me. I should be back Tuesday evening for the next play session here. Also, please join me. I think for Extra Life, I think I'm going to be starting the Extra Life Marathon on November 7th. Yes, not the first weekend of November. It's actually the second, but it is the first Friday of November. So I'll be starting it at noon on November 7th. And we'll play games until noon on November 8th, Saturday, for Extra Life in support of Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Specifically, the one I'm sponsoring is the Cincinnati Children's Hospital. So please feel free to drop by then. And if you can, if you could donate just a little bit or however much you want. My goal is to raise $1,500 this year. That's more than I've ever raised. But I think with your help, obviously, we can do it. We can reach that goal. So if you can, please stop by that weekend, that Friday and Saturday anyway, not Sunday. I'm going to be recovering Sunday, believe me. But stop by that Friday and Saturday. You don't even really have to donate as long as you're there at the stream. That's awesome too, But if you have the ability, if you have the wherewithal to do so, I would greatly appreciate it. But that's enough plugging for Extra Life for today. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you all Tuesday evening. Until then, please take care and stay safe out there.